The Legend of the White Snake②. Time flowed gently like the river by their home, and a full year had passed. Bai Suzhen was now carrying their child. One day, Shu Xian went to a nearby temple to offer incense. After his prayers, an old monk with a long white beard stopped him. "Amitabha, my child," the monk said gravely. "I see a dark aura around you. You are being followed by a spirit." Shu Xian was startled. "A spirit? I've never seen any." The monk replied, "The spirit is your wife, Bai Suzhen. She is not human, but a white serpent who has lived for 1,000 years. The Dragon Boat Festival is soon. If you make her drink realgar wine that day, her true form will be revealed." Shu Xian left the temple uneasy. He could hardly believe what he had heard. His wife was kind, graceful, and loving. How could she be a demon? Yet the monk's warning kept echoing in his mind. When the festival arrived, Shu Xian prepared a table of food and brought out a jar of realgar wine. Bai Suzhen hesitated. She was pregnant and didn't want to drink, but Shu Xian insisted so earnestly that she finally took a small sip. The moment the wine touched her lips, Bai Suzhen felt dizzy and sick. The world spun around her. Shu Xian rushed to help her to bed, frightened by what he had done. He hurried downstairs to fetch a bowl of herbal soup. But when he came back to the room, he froze. There, coiled on the bed, was a giant white snake. Its scales shimmered like polished silver. Shu Xian let out a cry and fainted dead away. When Bai Suzhen awoke, she found her husband lying still and pale. Her tears fell like rain. She touched his chest. There was still a faint breath. Hope flared in her heart. Turning to her loyal companion Xiao King, she said, "Watch over him. I will go to the sacred mountain to find the divine herb that can bring him back." Riding the clouds, she flew to the sacred mountain. After battling the guardian spirit, a kind immortal appeared, moved by her love, and gave her a piece of the immortal herb. Bai Suzhen rushed home, fed the herb to Shu Xian, and soon he opened his eyes. When he saw her face again, Shu Xian felt as though he had awakened from a dream. "I thought I saw a great white snake," he murmured. Bai Suzhen smiled faintly. "You were ill and slept for 2 days. It must have been a bad dream," she said softly. But the doubt had already taken root in his heart. 2 days later, Shu Xian returned to the temple to seek the monk's counsel. The monk, whose name was Fahai, looked at him sternly. "You still don't understand? You saw her true form that day. She revived you with an immortal herb and tricked you into believing it was only a dream. You must stay here, or disaster will follow." Before Shu Xian could respond, Fahai locked him inside a chamber. At home, Bai Suzhen waited anxiously. When 3 days passed with no sign of her husband, she and Xiao King rushed to the temple. But the gate was closed tight. From the balcony above, Fahai's voice boomed, "Monster! How dare you come here? Leave now, or face destruction!" Bai Suzhen bowed and pleaded, "Master, I have harmed no one. Shu Xian and I are bound by fate. Please, let him go." But Fahai only sneered. "He has already taken vows as a monk. You will never see him again." Grief turned to fury. Bai Suzhen and Xiao King unleashed their powers, calling forth storms and floods to drown the temple. But no matter how high the water rose, the temple stood untouched. Exhausted, Bai Suzhen drew her sword and charged, only to be met by divine warriors summoned by Fahai. In the chaos, sharp pain seized her belly. Her time of childbirth was near. Xiao King caught her and fled with her to the old bridge by the lake. the same bridge where she had first met Xu Xian. Leaning against the cold stone, Bai Suzhen's heart ached. The world was unchanged, yet everything had fallen apart. Then, through the mist, a familiar figure appeared, Xu Xian, running toward her. "My wife, I've been searching for you everywhere," he cried. Xiao King, still furious, raised her sword. "You dare show your face after betraying her?" Bai Suzhen stopped her. Looking at Xu Xian, she said with tears in her eyes, "I won't hide it anymore. I am a spirit, a white snake who cultivated for 1,000 years. I came down to the mortal world, met you by the lake, and fell in love. I have never harmed you. Why did you doubt me?" Xu Xian fell to his knees. "You saved my life and showed me more love than any human ever could. Fahai imprisoned me in the temple, but I escaped to find you. I never meant to leave you." Hearing this, Bai Suzhen's sorrow turned to joy. She helped him to his feet, and even Xiao King's anger melted away. Hand in hand, the three of them returned home, where love, for a while, triumphed over heaven's rules.